Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is flagging, but Jude Law's recent comments signpost a way forward. Emerging in 2016 with the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movie, the franchise confirmed itself as a tender and humorous spin-off series based on Harry Potter. This initial movie was followed by 2018's Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, and 2022's Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Despite the success of the first movie in the franchise, follow-ups struggled at the box office due to a Johnny Depp controversy and convoluted plots, but Jude Law, who says there's enough story for Fantastic Beasts 4, flagged a solution for future outings. Law masterfully portrays a young Albus Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts movies, joining Richard Harris and Michael Gambon, both sadly deceased, in the pantheon of brilliant Dumbledore actors. While Harris portrayed Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies and Gambon took over for the final 6, Law portrayed Dumbledore's life in the 1920s and 30s in the final 2 Fantastic Beasts movies. Law's brilliant performance wasn't enough to prevent the last 2 Fantastic Beasts movies from disappointing at the box office, but he suggested a tactic for continuing the franchise. Jude Law is right about Dumbledore's story in Fantastic Beasts. The Fantastic Beasts franchise can still use Dumbledore's story. Speaking to GQ, Jude Law sounded optimistic about the possibility of a follow-up to Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, and he may be right in his optimism. Seemingly, plans for Fantastic Beasts 4 have been put on ice after The Secrets of Dumbledore's low ROI. Newt Scamander actor Eddie Redmayne has sounded reasonably sure that Fantastic Beasts 4 wouldn't happen. But Law discussed the movie, saying, "I'll just wait until I get the phone call. I hope it happens. What we all know of that character's journey is wonderful. There's lots more to tell." Law has a point. There is indeed a lot of Dumbledore story ahead for Fantastic Beasts, if it transpires. Dumbledore faces a significant duel with Gellert Grindelwald in the future of Fantastic Beasts, should the franchise continue its movies. Although Dumbledore's sexuality was a mystery in J.K. Rowling's books, she revealed that he was gay at a press event. Fantastic Beasts brought this canon to the screen, in a victory for LGBTQI+ representation. Grindelwald and Dumbledore share a challenging love-hate relationship in Harry Potter, and it is the highlight of the last 2 Fantastic Beasts movies. Fantastic Beasts 4 should continue this. Jude Law's Dumbledore is too good to waste. Fantastic Beasts shouldn't ignore Dumbledore's potential. Jude Law as Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Jude Law's Albus Dumbledore is not just the highlight of the last 2 Fantastic Beasts movies, but he is a jewel in Harry Potter's crown. HBO is releasing a Harry Potter remake in the form of a TV series in 2026, so it is understandable that Warner Bros. Is focusing efforts on this, rather than its last 2 challenging Fantastic Beasts movies. However, the TV show will inevitably ignite controversy in its first season, pasting over such a treasured movie series. Warner Bros. Should use Law's critically acclaimed Dumbledore as a safety net for Harry Potter. Law is fantastic as Dumbledore and his role is definitely worth preserving. Popular with fans and critics alike, his portrayal has untapped potential in Fantastic Beasts. Law deserves more movies as Dumbledore. Given his age, Law probably wouldn't be suitable for a reprisal of this role in the new Harry Potter show. Besides, the show would probably benefit from a fresh slate, as opposed to casting previous Potter actors, as Gary Oldman suggested, IGN. Therefore, Fantastic Beasts 4 is a unique opportunity for Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts to exploit Law's Dumbledore. WB should drop Fantastic Beasts, and just make Dumbledore vs. Grindelwald. A rebooted Fantastic Beasts movie is a solution to box office woes. Mads Mikkelsen as Gellert Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. If more Fantastic Beasts movies aren't looking likely for Warner Bros., they should start thinking outside the box, in terms of continuing the franchise. A little bit of blue sky thinking could go a long way in preserving a spin-off series with huge potential. Since Jude Law's Albus Dumbledore is too good to waste, Warner Bros. Should reboot its Fantastic Beasts series the way HBO is rebooting Harry Potter. A follow-up to Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore is needed, but it doesn't have to be associated with Fantastic Beasts. Fantastic Beasts could bring out a rebooted Fantastic Beasts movie with a radically new title that emphasizes its focus on Dumbledore and Grindelwald. Redmayne was the joyous heart of Fantastic Beasts, but many recognize Law's Dumbledore as the future of the franchise after its last 2 installments. Law could get his own movie called Dumbledore vs. Grindelwald, or something to that effect. It would be even more likely to succeed if Redmayne joined proceedings. But a movie like this could focus on the rich Dumbledore lore that the franchise hasn't explored yet. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them needs to adapt Dumbledore's duel with Grindelwald, lest it leave this story woefully incomplete. It will forever be remembered as the franchise that could have been unless it proceeds in some way. A rebooted Fantastic Beasts follow-up would need very strong branding and a distinct separation from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Carving out its own path, this movie has a chance at carrying on a powerful story and using the same cast and crew, while leaving behind the specter of audience distrust.